Hi friends, welcome to the 2021 virtual Cleveland Kurentovanje Make a Craft with Us. Today we're going to be making a tabletop Kurent. So first let's start with making sure you have everything that you need. The first thing you'll need to make sure is that you have a little wooden pedestal, 2 craft tubes, a styrofoam ball with a hole in it, your Kurent club, a skewer, your Sherpa Kurent, a little bag that has your Kurent face mask, and there's also a pin with some tape on it, your bells and pipe cleaners, your headdress, ribbons, and a little rose, and then another bag with some bells and a pipe cleaner for the bracelet. So let's get started. We're going to begin with the pedestal. So set that down in the front, and then take your skewer, and with the point up, just go ahead and push it into the hole. If it doesn't go in on one side, you might just have to turn it over and try in on the other side. So now that we have this, let's start with our craft tubes. We're going to put these just right over and stack them right on top. Next, going to take your styrofoam ball where the hole is right here and just push that in right on top. Take your Sherpa, the little ears on top, and this is going to be a little bit too long for this, so you're going to let it kind of puddle around the bottom, and just take it and put it over on top, and he should stand up like this. Next, you're going to want to take your bag with the pipe cleaners and the bells, take the first pipe cleaner that doesn't have anything attached, and this is how we're going to segregate the head from the rest of the body. So go ahead and wrap it around. I'm going to do it this way so you can see. And just twist it in a circle to make sure it's attached, like that. So this is what the front should look like. Now you can take the one with the bells and do the same thing. And you can see here, I'm just turning it in a circle until it's attached, and then putting it across on the waist. And you can adjust it if you want your Kurent to look taller. Okay, now we have the bag with the headdress. In here, you should have a little rose, some ribbons tied together, and a feather headdress. So what we're going to do here is take your ribbons. They're tied in a little knot right now. Go ahead and untie that knot. And then take your ribbons and tie them on this little strand right here. I'm just going crisscross through the loop and pull. There's my first one. This is the purple one. There's number 2. And we want to make sure we put these ribbons on before we attach the rest of the headdress so that it's easier to tie. And if anyone notices on their headdress that the sides look like they are unrolling a little bit, you can just go ahead and pinch that tape back together. Okay, so when you're finished, you should have something that looks like this. Next, and this is up to you, there is a little rose with a sticky on the back. You can use this rose to stick onto your headdress. You just kind of peel it off that plastic paper. And you can stick it on either side or up here, wherever you want. And that's your headdress. So next, you just take your Kurent, and there's 2 little legs on the bottom, and you're just going to plunge that right into the top. And I'm going to pull my ribbons up in the front so that you can see them. Oops. Okay, the next part is the Kurent face mask. For this part, if you are not a grown-up, you might want to ask your grown-up to help you. In this little bag, you should have a Kurent mask with some little whiskers on it. And then there will be a push pin with some tape on the end. Please be careful with your push pin. What you're going to want to do is take the tape off of your pin. Grown-ups, this is where you can help. Pulls right out. And then take your face, put it right on the front, and then use that pin to just push it right through. I think he looks pretty good so far. What do you guys think? The last thing for your Kurent tabletop is the club. So because he doesn't really have arms right now, we're just going to tuck it right into his belt. And you can kind of turn it to the side, however you want. And there he is. So we're really excited about these tabletop Kurents. We hope that everyone will put them out every year in their window for everyone to know on Kurentovanje that the Kurents are here to scare away winter. We have one other part of the craft, which is the bracelet. So you should have another bag with a pipe cleaner, a bell, and a few red beads. This part you can get a little creative and do whatever you like. So you just open up your pipe cleaner and you can thread on the beads and the bells in whatever order you like. I'm going to do 2 beads, the bell, and then 3 beads. Now this part might be a little tricky if you're doing this by yourself, so if you have a friend or a family member nearby, go ahead and take this and wrap it around your wrist, and then you can just twist the pipe cleaner together so that it becomes a bracelet. So we hope during Kurentovanje you'll put your Kurent in the window and you'll wear your bracelet and shake your bells and party your bells off with us. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to check out our website, www.clevelandkurentovanje.com, for all of the other events that we have going on this week. We hope you'll join us. Thank you. Bye-bye.